The contract which has been signed means that all the other airports cannot be refurbished, cannot be changed, cannot be repaired until that airport is built and until Adani has finished operating it in the period of 30 years. Refurbish, you can't change them.
Why?
Adani has been given another contract for them to take Ketraco. Somebody whispered to me that there's a likelihood that Adani might also be given Kengen. And finally, what Adani wants is to take over the port of Mombasa.
Strike. And on that basis, we tell you the demands of KAU, that's the Kenya Aviation.
Yes, that is Senator Onyonka, and of course, he's saying that he's worried about the Kenyan International Airport, that is JKIA. You know, one of the top stories that we have been having in this country is the Adani Group taking over the ownership of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, whereby most Kenyans are always sending their signals saying that they don't agree with what is happening, where the government is trying to give them that ability to control all the international airport incomes and also inputs we are having. This is a parastatal, but Kenyans we saw earlier this week, whereby some of people were protesting. Remember, this is a Freak 24, and of course, we are going to discuss some of the top stories here. And don't forget, the main story that we have here is Raila Amolo Odinga joining William Ruto into the Germany tour. Ruto went together with the First Lady, Rachel Ruto, but Raila Amolo Odinga is there. The Gen Z are saying that they have been betrayed. The Gen Z are saying that Baba has always been benefiting from all these things that have been happening. We had a demonstration. Now we are having the AU chairmanship that is going to happen earlier next year. But Baba, you know, is vying for this seat. He is trying to be close to President William Ruto. This is after Ruto launched Ruto launched Raila Amolo Odinga to be the official person to vie for this campaign come 2025. Remember, you can join us through the comment section there and tell us what is your view about what is happening. Is Raila betraying the Gen Z or is trying to act hide and seek so that he can win 2025 AU chairmanship? AU chairmanship, because the support from William Ruto will give him all what he wants. Gibbs Icona, welcome, welcome, Gibbs Icona. And of course, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gibbs Icona, and I appreciate that one. I got it. It's at home. I woke up today and I got those good news from your end. Thank you so much. I know you are hurt by Liverpool, but personally, I am very happy Chelsea has won 1 goal. Sancho debut. That is something that is very good for Chelsea fans, and I will always say Manchester United will one day regret for selling Sancho to Chelsea. Sancho assist, Christopher Nkunku called. Chelsea won. That is what we call happiness. Gibbs Agona, thank you so much and welcome to our today's show. We are discussing some of the top stories that we have and we are asking, do you think it's right for Raila Amolo Odinga to be close to William Ruto despite what happened during the 2022 campaigns whereby they were not in the same direction, but now they are having one table. They are sharing in one table, even going into those overseas tours, Raila together with William Samuel Ruto. You can tell us what is your view about Raila and what do you think about Raila's future politics? Do you think Raila has been benefiting from the people of Kenya? He has been selfish because this is what the Gen Z are saying, that Raila has been so selfish. Join us through the comment section there. And of course, today we had Zamalek playing the Kenya Police, and the Kenya Police were defeated 1 goal by the Egyptian Giants. Egyptian Giants were seeking for this title, that is Confederation Cup title, for that time, while the Kenya Police made their first debut. That is what we have in Kenya. Tomorrow, that is today, Gor Mahia will be playing against Al Ahly from those Northern Africa. That is more about sports, but Dimbal Africa will give you more details. Here we're discussing some of the top stories. And another story is Masengeli, that is Inspector General acting, Inspector General Police Masengeli, whereby he has been ordered by the court to come and tell the court what has been happening. This is after some of people were involved into the Gen Z protest, but Masengeli has declined those orders from the court, and the court sentenced him for 6 months. Do you think that was right? And also, the lawyer of Masengeli, Intansan Omari, has said that this is something that is used by the politicians so that they can stop Masengeli from being the inspector general. After all, Masengeli, they are saying, you think that Masengeli is a right man for this position, and they should stop politicizing everything that is involving Masengeli. Those are some of the top stories. And also forget University of Eldoret, that is University in Eldoret is having strike that has hit in week number 3. They have not been paid, so they are still asking to be paid so that they can get their rights. Saying they are getting hot, they don't have money, but still, that is what they want. Gibbs Icona, you can tell us through the comment section there, and don't forget the onslaught era has already begun. That is official welcome to English Premier League. EPL is not meant for soft teams. So we assure you that things are going to be okay. Don't worry about Liverpool losing the first match. And Gibbs Corner, that was amazing. I appreciate for that. Good friend. We shall go to heaven. That is all what I can say. And of course, I have seen there is some stories that are happening in Western Kenya, whereby mineral exploitation has been ongoing. Some of the people in Kakamega are saying that the government and also the officials from the government want to sell the land, and they want to evacuate them because of the minerals. Again, a lot of things happen in our country, Kenya. Let's start with Masengeli. Masengeli, and of course, the lawyer has spoken. I want us to listen to what the lawyer has said in a little bit as we on it. Gives a corner. Thank you and welcome. I know our Awesome today is sleeping. He has been always here together with you. Masengeli, the lawyer spoken, Danson Omar. I think we can listen to him before we weigh on it.
Licha ya kwamba kuna maswala na maswali mazito kuhusiana na mambo yake, ikiwa atafaulu, basi ule client wangu atarudi nafasi yake ya kuwa yeye ni kaimu wa mkuu wa Inspector General, mkuu wa kitengo cha Administration Police. Nimeelezea kwamba ule ni mtu aliyeingia katika kitengo cha polisi. Tatu, nimeelezea kwamba siasa hizi zimeletwa kwa sababu kuna uwezekano kwamba iwapo Daud Kanja, ule Kanja ambaye huenda akapata ile nafasi, akapata sababu ambayo inamzuia yeye kutopata, basi Masengeli huenda akaipata ile nafasi, na kwa sababu anatoka upande ule wa Western Kenya, kwa hivyo kuna siasa mingi ambazo zinaingizwa.
That is Danson Omar saying that people are trying to politicize Masengeli so that they can fight him after he was given that duty. Saying they should question the former Inspector General of Police, Japhet Koome, because any mistake that was left by Koome is now being overturned to Masengeli. Gibbs Icona is saying that Slot is beginning to forget what Liverpool FC is. Nottingham Forest FC beating us is our own yard. In our own yard, I am not happy at all. Actually, that was unfair, whereby you cannot walk alone, but today you walked alone. So
kuna mapendekezo ya
Masengeli
kwamba
saying
zile
that
mashule za boda ile ambayo
that is
ilifungwa ifanyiwe affirmative action, kwa kwamba mapendekezo ya kupatiwa full scholarship.
Danson Omari is saying that Masengeli is being used so that he can stop buying for this Inspector General Police, and also he is saying that anything that has been done in the police service should be channeled to former Inspector General of Police, that is Japhet Koome. This is after Masengeli declined the order, but he has his own reasons why he declined the order for the court. But what I said that if I was Masengeli, then I could have gone and given the court what I know, because one day you will want this court to help you, but that is where you will regret. So Masengeli, if you're listening to Africa 24, join and go to the court. But also, there are some of the stories in Mount Kenya whereby Kithure Kindiki, always the leaders has been endorsing Kithure Kindiki to become the leader of Mount Kenya region.
Professor Kindiki is a performer. He's a worker. And I think he was rated the best performing CS. And I'm a worker myself, you know that. And I would work very well with a worker. So we can't go wrong with Kindiki, with Professor Kindiki. He's the right man for the job, in my view.
That is some of the leaders saying that they support Kithure Kindiki. They support Kithure Kindiki to be the leader of Mount Kenya region. And after Kimani Ichung'wah, Molo MP, Kuria, they were there during that 48 members endorsing Kithure Kindiki. Do you think Kithure Kindiki will be the next deputy president and also the next kingpin of Mount Kenya region? Because it's like these people of Mount Kenya are serious to endorse Kithure Kindiki. It's like they have taken this move so that they can get connected with the government, saying that they don't have trust with Rigathi Gachagua nowadays. Gachagua has not been linking them to the president. So they need someone who will link them to the president so that they can win the election, they can be close to the president, and that is all what the Mount Kenya people are asking. So they have trust with one of the cabinet secretaries in William Ruto's government, that is Kithure Kindiki. So they say they want to endorse him for the 2027 general election. University of Eldoret has been having strike that has its week number 3. Some of the top stories we're discussing here. So let's listen to what the workers had to say about the University of Eldoret strike.
Week we are out here on strike, and this particular strike revolves around the very issues that we indicated in our strike notice. As members of staff, we are agitating against malpractices which our employer has continued to subject us to over the years.
Even if we are going to listen to anything else, we cannot listen to anything else less than pension remittance. And we have said enough is enough. We have colleagues, around 17 of them, who already have received red flags. They have been indicated by pension that you are likely to go home without any cent because the monies that were there is already depleted.
I get my statement ya pensions inaonyesha kwamba haijaenda huko na pesa kwa pay slip imekatwa. Hiyo pesa inaenda wapi?
Those are the lead workers in University of Eldoret saying that they are worried. If they get their money, then they are going to get back to work and they are going to start their normal duties. And also saying that they have not gotten their pensions. Others saying they are getting old, but they have not been paid. So the University of Eldoret, they are saying that the money is going, there is deduction, but they don't know where the money is going. So they are worrying. This is Kenya. You need to worry and you need to know where your money is going, because at the end of the day, money is what makes people go and work. Gibbs are gonna say that why don't people respect the courts privilege? He's asking why do people ignore court orders? And judiciary is one of the independent bodies we have in this country. So I think the person who should be questioned here is the head of chief justice, and why she should be questioned is because people have been so neglected when it comes to this court. Why do I would even ask the same question? Why do people don't respect the court? Saying that you can't trust anyone in politics. This is after Raila Molo Odinga joined William Ruto into the Germany's tour, and they are now sharing some of the top stories. Maybe they have been sharing these stories behind the scenes when we used to campaign for 2022. This is when the campaign were there, and during these campaigns, you know what happened? Raila Amolo Odinga together with ODM and UDA, led by William Samoei Ruto, they were the top leaders who were competing for 2022 general election. Boniface Kimanzi, that is Gibbs, are going to say that if Ruto doesn't respect the court, who will apart from the normal politics, saying that if president doesn't respect, as the president, you are the father of the nation. If you don't respect the court, then you expect anyone else not to respect the court. And we should always respect the court. This is when you'll give this body that mandate to make strong judgment, mandate to pass laws, and also mandate to always do what it entails and do it independent. But if we always keep on ignoring the court, then this tells you that the government is very poor when it comes to making decision. Should be very strict on making sure that our court has been respected. Eric Omondi is one of the people who has been uh, making sure that we don't have these 47 countries. The activist has been making sure that the 47 countries has been reduced to 8, saying that 47 countries is a lot of people, and this money paying these governors should be used to make development in this country, Kenya. Let's listen to what Eric wanted to say about the 47 counties.
Pale nyuma tuna collect ma signatures pia to reduce counties. We are reducing counties from 47 to 8 because counties were meant to devolve services, but we ended up devolving corruption. Magavana wananunua Fanta 1 million, magavana wananunua wheelbarrow 3 million. Kuna gavana moja saizi yako huko majuu alishikwa na 649 million. Magavana wanajenga kiosk wanaita ati stadium, wanasema wametumia $500 million. Ni wakati ya kuambia vijana, we have to take leadership, we have to take back our country. Kama maandamano haita work, hakikisha uko na kitambulisho, uko na kura, 2027 they will not believe. Kwenye finance bill haikupita, airport haitauzwa. Hatutakubali. Walijaribu kupitisha finance bill haikupita. Airport tumeona kitu kimefanyika leo, haitauzwa. Ingekuwa ni government nyingine wangeuza airport hatungejua, lakini wamekuwa exposed. Adani, if you are listening to me, I am a Kenyan speaking on behalf of Kenyans. Enda utafute biashara kwa nchi zingine.
That was Eric Omondi saying that he wants the 47 counties to be reduced to 8. And also he's warning this Andani group to go. Eric Omondi has been very active, saying that he should lead by example and stop selling Kenyans. That is Gibbs Akona saying that President Ruto should lead by examples and he stop selling Kenyans. How is he selling Kenyans, Gibbs Akona? How is the president selling Kenyans? You can tell us, you can respond through the comment section there. And remember, this is a Freak 24 whereby we are discussing some of the top stories. And remember, today is date 14. That is, today is date 15 here in East Africa, September 2024. Yeah, on the last quarter of the year. What have you done? Is your plans going the right way? So that is what we are asking here. Do you think Raila is doing a good thing by moving around with Ruto? And yet, you know, Raila has a lot of followers, loyal followers, who have been making sure that Raila has this support for a long time when he got into the politics. But now, after what happened, now he's going all over the round together with William Ruto. Kenyans are just questioning, because you have to question, if things happen, then you know is either a betrayal or is trying to get the AU chairmanship from William Ruto. The support maybe is the one that is making him to stay close to William Samoei Ruto.
Kuna mapendekezo ya kwamba zile mashule za boda ile ambayo ilifungwa ifanyiwe affirmative action, kwa kwamba mapendekezo ya kupatiwa full scholarship wale ambao watarudi katika ile mashule. Hiyo ni kitu tutaenda kuangalia katika program yetu, kama tuna uwezo hiyo kifedha, na tunaweza sema kwamba tutafacilitate. Na kulikuwa mapendekezo pia kwamba pale tuchanganye watoto kutoka Elgeyo Marakwet na kutoka ya West Pokot nusu kwa nusu, na wote wapewe scholarship ndio zile mashule siweze kufunguliwa.
Going to enforce the law. Kuna ile free primary education na tunajua kwamba kuna ile Basic Education Act, na tumesema hapa hakuna cha kuhurumia. Tumesema kila chifu lazima afanye mob up kwake kuhakikisha kwamba watoto ambao wametimu hiyo umri ya kwenda shule waende shule.
Natoa wito tu kwa kila mmoja ambaye alikuja leo atekeleze jambo. Kila kiongozi hawe na jukumu la kufanya katika eneo lake ili tupate kuendelea na kufanya mambo yetu.
That is the leaders in West Pokot earlier today, where the Kenya Defense Forces went there and destroyed some of the schools that were used by the bandits. And they are saying they are going to renovate those schools, and the schools are going to have enough security so that learners can go back. This is after police realized some of the goons and the bandits are hiding in those places. And MP of West Pokot, that is the MP of Sigor, said that you will ensure that every child that who is registered in those schools that have been renovated by the Kenya Defense Forces, then they are going to get full scholarships, and the security is going to be top notch. That is one of the MPs there in Sigor saying how they are going to make those schools useful. This is after, you know, what is happening in Baringo, whereby we have a lot of bandits and they come and attack and steal, or they kill people in those areas. And you know, Gachagua has been in those places saying that he has been given by the role by William Ruto so that he can make sure that the people who are in those areas have enough security. So they are saying they want to innovate those schools for better infrastructures as they prepare to get new students in those schools. Angela Sindani, Angela is saying that Raila ni msaliti, hata ASU aweke bidii. How will Raila sort out issues in Africa if Kenya hawezi? Jonas, jo hapo tuambie Raila atafanya nini? In the comment section there unavaa utuambie, how do you think Raila will do when he come and win this 2025 AU chairmanship? But I think from my point of view, Raila has been unlucky. But maybe this is the time that Lord has chosen for Raila. You know, when you read Bible, today is I will tell you more about the Bible. Give a corner, Angela, tell us more. Why do you think Raila is not able to solve African problem? Why do you think so? Angela can tell us through the comment section there, and if you're following the conversation, You can like, comment, and share for more information. This is Africa 24. And again, I have a top story here in Kakamega whereby people are complaining about their resources being used without pay. I want us to listen to it as we weigh on it. Why is exploitation of minerals? We have a lot of minerals, by the way. Some people don't know that Kenya is blessed with minerals.
Baadhi ya masuala ambayo yameibuka ni kwamba wananchi wameambiwa kwamba watahamishwa kutoka sehemu hii. Na mimi nikiwa nawakilisha serikali kuu, tukiwa na wenzangu hapa, jambo hilo hatujawahi kulisikia kutoka mahali popote. Nafikiri ni jambo ambalo mtu ambaye alipitisha habari hiyo alipitisha habari ya kupotosha wananchi.
Hao ndio wanasupport maandamano ambayo ni maandamano mabaya, inapata kuua watu. Tunataka sheria ifuate mkondo yake.
Ajitokeze waziwazi, aambie watu wakazi wa Ikolomani kwamba hataki shanta kwa sababu hajapewa kitu ama anataka apewe nini.
MP Shinali ako kwa hii maneno, wakati watu wanaenda kwake wanamuambia sisi kama wakazi wa Isulu tunasema kuwa hao shanda wakuja walete vitu zao kwa meza, wakuwe na license, watu waambie atuami vitu zikuwe on written.
Hapo chini wanatoa chemicals zenye sisi hatuwezi watatoa hiyo uchafu hapa, wataleta kumweka kwa hizo shimo zenye ziko huko kwetu. Tumejua wanakula mali yetu na sisi tunasema shanda must go.
Nilileta mashini ni tukakaa hapa na MCA, OCA, OCPT, tulikuwa nao hata TC. Wakakataza hii mashini isimame, isifanye kazi mpaka tuelewane, wakuje kwa kiraundi. Tuelewane. Na tujaelewana.
Those are residents of Isulu. I know Isulu is in Kakamega. The thing that is, some people are now trying to exploit the minerals without giving them notice. They're trying to exploit the minerals and running away with all the profits. And they are complaining that the MP is aware, that the MP is also included in those scams. So they are rejecting, and the chief still is saying he is not aware. But you know, this is Kenya. So if you're in Kakamega and Gipsy Corner, if you have minerals around your area, then know that the exploitation has already started. You'll be keen. Those who are in Eastern region, Ukambani, you know, we have diatomite there. So you'll be keen. Anything might happen at any time. So you'll be keen. Things might change. Gipsy Corner, I can see you are saying that Raila has got away with cunning. Saying that Raila has got away with cunning his way for the past 30 years. You say the past 30 years. He has never liked being a president, but second fielder. Fiddler when you don't get impeached. Raila has been active in Kenyan politics for a long time. And of course, I will, with much confidence, agree with some of your sentiment, Gipsy Corner, because Raila has been there, and Ruto just came the other day. But Ruto has the guts to just win the election, and now he is supporting Raila for AU Chama. Does it mean Raila cannot win alone? That is the question that I can ask here.
Nilikula na mtoto vizuri chakula. Mtoto akaniambia, mama nasikia kichwa inaniuma. Nikachukua dawa nikampea, akaniambia mama, mimi naenda kulala. Baada ya dakika karibu 20, mwenzake akampigia simu. Akamwambia Kevin, kuja twende tutembee kwa matanga, twende tufunge wenzetu mkanda kwa matanga. Tutarudi baadaye. Mtoto wangu akakataa, lakini haikuwezekana. Huyo kijana akaendelea tu kumpigia simu.
Mimi wakati yenye mtoto wangu tulikuwa naye jioni, hakuniambia ataenda kwa matanga. Tulikula naye ukali, na mimi nikajua tu mtoto wangu anaenda kupumzika kwa nyumba yake. Mimi nikaenda kwa nyumba yangu kupumzika. Nikaamuka saa 7 ya usiku, nikaenda nje. Kurudi kwa nyumba, nikasikia watu wanaongea nje. Tena badala ya pato ya taka 5 kutoka nje, nikapata mtoto wangu amelalishwa hapa kwa kiwanja.
Hivi ukifanya utamaduni hii ya kuua mtu ina madhara yake. Madhara yake wewe utakuwa, kwa sababu hata imeandikwa Kaini alipouua Abili, yeye hakukuwa pale tena, hakupewa makao ya kuishi, Mungu alikasirika.
A family in Western Kenya is requesting for investigation. This is after one of their son was killed by unknown people and they ran away with a motor cycle. They are saying that their son was just killed and they ran away. Some people not having this humanity, because how do you do that to someone? So they are requesting investigation and justice for the son. It's after the son was killed by unknown people and they left. Remember, this is a Freak 24 where you follow in the conversation from, and the EPL is back. English Premier League is back. You know, Manchester United has played today. They won. Chelsea won. Man City won. But my worry is Everton. Why is Everton doing this? This is the last second time after this game number 4, whereby they are both rolling after taking the early lead. What is wrong with the scene Dutch? Scene Dutch, is Everton not giving you that environment to work conducively, or what is the problem? Remember, you can join us through the comment section there and tell us where you're following the conversation from, and at least your ideas. Do you think Raila is giving the best treat to the Kenyans, or is doing this to get the Kenya, that is the AU chairmanship, come 2025? Yes, accompanied Ruto in Germany. We were together. You even saw what they were saying. Some of the leaders who are close to Raila Amolo Odinga, the likes of Junet Mohammed, the likes of Ali Hassan Joe. Those are the some of top leaders who are very close to Raila Amolo Odinga. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel there. Tell us where you're following the conversation from. Like, comment, and share. We are live.
Kabla niseme kitu, nataka niwaulize wana Homa Bay, munapokea salamu za Raila Amolo Odinga? Mimi nataka nikirudi Nairobi nimwambie nimekuja Homa Bay, na wana Homa Bay wamesema wao ni wana ODM. Tumekubaliana hiyo? Wale wanasema wana ODM wenue mkono namna hii kule nyuma. Very good, very good. Mimi nimekuja hapa na ujumbe mchache. Ujumbe wa kwanza ni kusema chama ya ODM, chama iko imara. Tumeelewana hapo? Chama iko nini? Imara. Chama iko na nini? Na umoja. Tumeelewana? Chama niko na nini? Na mpango. Mimi nimekuja Homa Bay kuanzia leo, nataka niwaambie, na kama mtu ako na kitabu andike hii. Mwaka wa 2027 serikali itaundwa na chama cha ODM. Tumeelewana hiyo? Serikali ya 2027 itakuwa serikali ya nini? ODM. Na mimi nawaambia, wametuibia miaka mingi sana, lakini leo safari hii tunaapa mbele ya wananchi kwamba 2027 tutaunda serikali. Hakuna atakayetuibia, hakuna atakayetupanga, sisi ndio tutapanga wao safari hii. Tumeelewana?
That is the Ali Hassan Joe. And I was relating to what is happening currently. Raila Amolo Odinga joining William Ruto into those European tours. And now those are the top leaders who were there. in Azimio. They have joined the government now. Likes of Joe, Badi, the likes of Wycliffe Oparanya, you and I, they are now in the government. Who is going to be the leader of ODM? Is Raila going to give a U-turn and come back, compete with William Ruto come 2027? Joe is still there. Is he going to abandon the office of cabinet so that he can back and compete with William Samoei Ruto? That is the question that we are asking here as we carry on our 60 minutes top stories here in Africa 24. But you know, the top story that we have is Masengeli not adhering to court orders. Raila Amolo Odinga joining William Samoei Ruto in those foreign countries. And what is to take about 2027 general election? Is this going to give us a U-turn? Is this going to cause chaos come 2027? Is William Ruto cabinet, newly formed cabinet, going to last for years or it's going to collapse? That is the question that we are asking here in Africa 24. You can join us through the comment section there. You tell us where you're following the conversation from. And of course, your prediction about 2027. 27 general election is going to happen. What is your prediction? Raila not being there and also joining the other leaders in Africa for the Africa AU chairmanship. Is Raila going to win this AU chairmanship or going to be back into the local politics? Join us through the comment section there. I can see Gibbs Corner, I can see Angela. They are still following the conversation. It has been a betrayal, and also in Mount Kenya region, leaders are saying they want to endorse. They want to endorse Kithure Kindiki. Is Kindiki qualified to fight with Gachagua 2027? That is the question we are asking here. Still, join us and
General
tell us.
Gorab, despite being a very tough general and commander, who is celebrated for his various accomplishments, was also a very humorous man. He was full of very good jokes, and many a time in tense situations, he would make everybody feel comfortable. Many a time as we waited at the airport, Your Excellency.
Nimeona jana, Your Excellency, huyu ndugu yetu Raila na watu yake wanasema akichukua AU ati anataka kurudi kusimama kiti 27. Tunasema kuna mnyama anaitwa fisi. Fisi ni tamaa ilimuua. Aliponuka harufu ya nyama akaenda njia mbaya, panda akapasuka msamba. Na mimi naona hii tinga mnasukuma na president, Your Excellency, munitume nikuwe chief agent. Unajua hii mtu analalanga kura inaibwa. Munitume Addis Ababa niende nichunge kura isiibwe kwa sababu anatanga huko akisema naomba AU lakini anaomba kiti ya Kenya. So mimi nataka niseme let us, Your Excellency, na uendelee kukuja. Let that person individually, Your Excellency, asikuwe na tamaa. Na nataka Bishop Emeritus, Bishop Arabiego, ombea yeye asikuwe na tamaa. Kama tumeunga yeye mkono ya AU, aombe kiti ya AU. Awache kutusumbua ati 2020. Na akisimama pia 27, atanyorosha na hawa ndume kama kawaida. Lakini tunataka ang'ang'ane. Kwa sababu anaweza kosa hiyo ya AU na akose safari ya kwenda mbinguni. So mumuombea asikose yote. Nimeona jana, Your Excellency, huyu ndugu yetu Raila na watu yake wanasema akichukua AU ati anataka kurudi kusimama kiti 27. Tunasema kuna mnyama anaitwa fisi. Fisi ni tamaa ilimuua. Aliponuka harufu ya nyama akaenda njia mbaya, panda akapasuka msamba. Na mimi naona hii tinga mnasukuma na president, Your Excellency, munitume nikuwe chief agent. Unajua hii mtu analalanga kura inaibwa. Munitume Addis Ababa niende nichunge kura isiibwe kwa sababu anatanga huko akisema naomba AU lakini anaomba kiti ya Kenya. So mimi nataka niseme let us, Your Excellency, na uendelee kukuja. let that person individually, Your Excellency, asikuwe na tamaa. Na nataka Bishop Emeritus, Bishop Arabiego, ombea yeye asikuwe na tamaa. Kama tumeunga yeye mkono ya AU, aombe kiti ya AU. Awache kutusumbua ati 2020. Na akisimama pia 27, atanyorosha na hawa ndume kama kawaida. Lakini tunataka ang'ang'ane. Kwa sababu anaweza kosa hiyo ya AU na akose safari ya kwenda mbinguni. So mumuombe asikose yote.
Muombe asikose yote. That is Senator Cherargei. You know Cherargei, when he speaks, then you know that is William Ruto, a close friend. Oscar Sudi, Cherargei, Kimani Chungwa, those are the top members in UDA who are very close to William Samoei Ruto. So it's saying that Mzee has been sleeping during the election. That is why he has never won. So my question is, does it mean that if you are having elections, you should not sleep? That shows how we don't have transparency in our country. Like things cannot be generated without any changes. That shows how our country is very corrupt. How our country is leading in terms of corruption matters. In Mombasa today, in Mombasa, there were some people protesting and also requesting for justice of their own blogger. One of the bloggers in Mombasa was killed, and now they were protesting about the killing of one of bloggers in the county. Let's watch what they had to do as they were protesting earlier today.
Shikeni picha vizuri. Ngoja usiende hapo, tunapiga picha. Oya. Oya. Pande hiyo ni officers wetu wote. Hapo pande hiyo sio tena na watu wengine. Wewe ni officers peke yao. Museme ndio tujue taratibu.
Sawa, acha tuingie basi, tuingie ndani. Sawa.
They are protesting, saying that one of their bloggers has been killed, and they are requesting for justice. These leaders are close to one another, and they just make themselves rich. Gibbs Icona saying that Raila, as of course I read that is statement, that is comment section there from Gibbs Icona, say that these leaders, MPs, MCS, they speak the same language. They talk behind the scenes, but when it comes to limelight, they attack each other. Remember, you can join us through the comment section there and tell us where you're following the conversation from.
Jole mawuoyo sani. Haya, kabla nimuite Mheshimiwa Wandai, hawa watu baba waliniambia nikuambie kitu kimoja peke yake. Hawa watu wanasikia serikali inaongea ni kama kwamba wao ndio wamechagua kuwa maskini. Ni kama wao ndio wamechagua kuishi mahali kuna maji. Hawajachagua kuishi mahali kuna hatari, si ndio? Maisha imekalia hawa watu ngumu, ile plot unapata pesa kidogo ndio utaingia ndani, si ndio? So wamenituma, wamesema baba, uulize huyu Ruto, wakati anasema tuhame hapa tuende mahali juu ya mlima, atuonyeshe mahali kuna mlima hii Nairobi. Si mumesema hivyo? Ruto akuja tuonyeshe mahali kuna mlima Nairobi, atujengee nyumba huko, sisi wote tutaenda huko, si ndio? Lakini hii mambo ya kuongea tu ati hameni kesho unatuhamisha na nini? Tuende wapi, si ndio? Kwa hivyo tutamuuliza hiyo swali. Baba, nataka kwa nafasi hii, ndugu zangu,
That is Edwin Sifuna. That is Edwin Sifuna, and that is the only loyal follower I know who has been there for Raila Amolo Odinga. Edwin Sifuna has never spoken about Raila betrayal. He has been silent, by the way. Even I know Senator of Narok, Dama Olekina. Those are the top leaders who are very loyal to Raila Amolo Odinga. They have never spoken after what happened. They are still in silence. But I saw the press whereby Edwin Sifuna was saying that Baba remains to be the leader of this political party. That is what I saw. Saying that Baba remains to be the leader. So I'm still wondering how and Baba is going for AU chairmanship. But we're waiting to see if Baba will come back to these political parties and vie for the local politics. If only is going to fail for AUC chairmanship.
Mimi kama Nuru Malobo Kanga nitakubaliana na Beno. Naitwa Nuru Malobo Kanga kutoka Kakamega, Matungu, Orera. Mimi Mr. Speaker, ile maneno Dena anaongea ni ukweli mtupu. Lazima sisi kama vijana tushikane. Hiyo ndio kitu ya kwanza. Hawa wazee wametengeneza mali, wako nayo na wako na mali ya kutosha kwa manyumba zao. Chakula yao inatoka kwa fridge, daktari anapima ndio inapikwa. Daktari akimaliza kupika inapimwa kwanza. Mr. Speaker, before niingie kwa mada siku nyingine, nilienda kwa Musalia Mudavadi, mimi Nurokanga hapa Karen kufanya repair ya manyumba. Tulipewa huko foreman mwingine alikuwa hapo Kayole Muluya, akapewa sababu ya kwenda kufanya repair kwa Musalia Mudavadi. Mr. Speaker, nilisikia uchungu na nikasikia kulia, lakini si kulia. Musalia Mudavadi yako na umbwa 4 zinatoshana hivi kubwa. Ati hizo umbwa Musalia Mudavadi sisi tunakula sukuma, na anapikia umbwa nyama steak, na hizo umbwa zimeandikiwa daktari. Daktari anapima nyama before ipikwe. Ikishapikwa daktari ana confirm kama imewekwa sumu, ndio umbwa inaenda kukula. Umbwa, pesa yetu ndio inanunua nyama ya umbwa. Pesa yetu ndio inalipa daktari wa kutibu umbwa. Mr. Speaker, kwa Musalia Mudavadi tulikula sukuma na umbwa imekula nyama. Angalia kamera vizuri. Angalia kamera vizuri. Mr. Speaker, mimi naongea nikiwa na confidence kwa sababu mimi nilienda kwa Musalia kama tumepewa sub ya kufanya kazi. Musalia yako na umbwa ya kizungu kwa boma yake karibu inatoshana na mimi kubwa. Musalia Mudavadi ile ng'ombe nyama ile ya kwanza hii ananunua miguu 5, inakuja inapimwa, daktari anapima hiyo nyama. Akishamaliza kupima, wanaenda wanapika hiyo nyama. Ikishamalizwa kupikwa, daktari anakonfirm, anapima, inapoeshwa. Alafu kuna askari anapeleka nyama kwa umbwa. Askari anasimama hapa, hata mfanyakazi hakuli mwenye amepika. Umbwa ikimaliza kukula nyama, mfanyakazi anachukua hizo vyombo anaenda kuosha. Yaani umbwa inaoshewa bakuli kama mwanadamu. Rudi kwa sukuma. Na sisi kama tumeenda pale kwa Musalia kufanya kazi, tumepewa sukuma yenye haina mafuta hata haijafika. Sukuma. Mimi sio umbwa. Alafu mnasema Musalia ni kiongozi. Kiongozi wa nani? Kiongozi wa nani? Kama wewe unapea umbwa nyama na mwanadamu huwezi mpea chakula akule ashibe, wewe ni kiongozi wa aina gani? So Mr. Speaker, venye Deno amesema, sisi kama vijana tusiposhikana hawa wazee watatumaliza. Saa hii vijana wako jobless, wazee wamefika. Mimi kama Nuru Malobo Okanga nitakubaliana na Deno. Naitwa Nuru Malobo Okanga kutoka Kakamega, Matungu, Horera. Mimi Mr. Speaker, ile maneno de
Those are some of the youth in Jacaranda. And of course, he's talking about Prime Cabinet Secretary, that is Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi has been given the authorities to be the head of those cabinet secretaries. And of course, wherever Ruto is going, he always get the company from Prime Cabinet Secretary. And they are saying that Mudavadi has been there still for long time ago. There was a time where George Natembeya, that is the governor of Uasin Gishu, was saying that Mudavadi together with Wetangula, they have been in politics for over 30 years. But still the infrastructure in those areas where they come from has been poor. They have not been doing development to the common wananchi, that is citizens of their areas. And that is the time when Natembeya was always attacking, and he has been always saying that the Mulemba Nation and also people of Western Kenya, they should be keen as they want to have development. They should change those who represent them, either in government, either in any organization. They should change, because saying that Musalia has been in politics for a long time, and also the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula. But now when it comes to the development in those areas where they come from, that is where they go wrong. He was just saying that Musalia Mudavadi is incompetent, saying that when he went there to serve him, then he was not treated like a human being. Remember, this is Africa 24, 60 minutes top stories here. And I know Linda is following, Gibbs Icona is following. And I can see the comment section there. So many people are following this conference.
Tutapanga hii Nairobi River kilomita 45 ya Nairobi River. The whole section along Nairobi River is going to be divided, na tutahakikisha kwamba kuna vijana katika kila stage, na wale vijana watajumuishwa katika hii mpango, sio vijana kutoka mahali ingine. Condition ya kwanza, ni kwamba huyo kijana awe anaishi hapa, ni jirani, mtu ya hapa, ndio watajumuishwa katika hii mpango. Alafu tutaongeza vijana wengine. Kwa hivyo mimi nimefurahi sana kufika hapa leo kuwaambia vijana wa Nairobi wako na nafasi ya kuchangia katika kuboresha mazingira yetu kwa minajili ya mji wetu wa Nairobi, wakazi wa Nairobi na watoto wetu wa hapa Nairobi waweze kuishi katika mazingira ya sawa sawa. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka nishukuru vitengo vyote vya serikali. Nataka nishukuru marafiki wetu, watu kutoka United Nations, development partners, members from different embassies and other international organizations that have agreed to partner with us.
That is William Ruto saying that he will make sure that the youth get employed. And today, when he was giving a speech, he said that over 160,000 youth have been given job opportunities by the affordable housing. Do you agree with this, that affordable housing has given some of the youth employment, such as making them to have these activities, for example, get busy, get into this construction? Do you think that you are saying the truth when he said of 160 youth have been given job opportunities by the affordable housing? That is William Samuel Ruto speaking. And of course, remember, this is Afrique 24. And don't forget that Chelsea has won one goal that was scored by Christopher Nkunku. And the assist was from the star boy, that is Jadon Sancho. Sancho, I have been telling Manchester United fans that one day they will regret allowing Sancho to go. There is a time when they said that Chelsea did a mistake by letting Mason Mount go to Old Trafford, but Mount has been unlucky at the Red Devils. On his debut, Jadon Sancho has given an assist, but game analysis, Chelsea were very poor. Bournemouth maintained their performance from the start, and that was just by a mistake that the defense became weak and Christopher Nkunku from the bench scored. Nicholas Jackson has been criticizing Chelsea top legends, that is actually called Michael Essien, Mikel Obi, but today he missed more than 5 chances. That is why mostly he faced a lot of abuse from the fans. Chelsea midfield, Chelsea defense striking is very poor. In other news, Manchester United won 3 goals against Southampton, newly promoted Southampton. Manchester City won against Manchester was playing against. I remember Man City was playing against a small team there, and they want to go 2-1. That is Brentford. Playing against Brentford, they won 2-1. Haaland scoring. Haaland now has 9 goals in 4 matches. This boy came to always lift this golden boot, but the squad depth of Man City is very heavy. Very heavy. Don't forget, Gibbs Icona, your side, Liverpool has been defeated by Awesome. I can see Awesome is here. Chelsea all the way. Gibbs Icona, you are always attacking Chelsea. Why? And also, Liverpool has been defeated by Nottingham Forest. I want you to repeat this one, Gibbs Icona. Liverpool has been defeated by Nottingham Forest. That is, Ancelotti era has now begun. That is official welcome to the Premier League. Callum Hudson-Odoi scored the winning goal. In other news, Everton has been battling in this Premier League. Everton, this is Merseyside derby when they are playing against Liverpool. But nowadays, they are very poor. Maybe Sin Duchu is the head coach of Everton is not working very well. I was somewhere. I had Raila mumbling German. Was he real? I don't know how to speak Germany, but I've been following the conversation. Maybe I'll get my interpretation so that I can know what he was saying. But anyway, that is Raila accompanying William Ruto in those overseas countries. The betrayal began long time ago. Gen Z, you were betrayed by Baba. Awesome and Boniface Kimanzi ganging on Liverpool FC. We are not ganging on Liverpool FC, and of course we are saying the truth. But this is Premier League. Chelsea has been struggling the same way. But you know, a Liverpool era for Jurgen Klopp will not be the same like and slot. Anyway, we wish the boys from Anfield all the best. We wish them all the best. Chelsea won, Real Madrid has won, Bayern Munich has won. I think big clubs have won this weekend. Wait for Northern Derby tomorrow. That is East African time. Will Arsenal lift a big win against Ange Postecoglou go side? That is the question. Raila is opportunistic, and of course, Raila has been opportunistic, and he has been betraying the youth. That is what the youth have been saying. This is not my words. This is the youth. Thank you so much, Awesome. Thank you so much, Gibbs Icona. And Gibbs Icona, you are a good person. You will go to heaven. I bet that. So if you're following the conversation, you like, comment, and share. We have a lot of news that we have been updating in Africa 24. You can join our comment section there and tell us where you're following the conversation from, and do you think Raila has betrayed the Gen Z? And also, do you think the Gen Z will take another move as Raila exit this local politics and join the international politics? Thank you. I can also see Gibson Corner. I can say what someone says that I pity Gachagua. Yes. Why do you pity him? He went back to his backyard when he had 48 Mount Kenya members of parliament and isolated him. I think Gachagua is always a very honest man. So waiting to see if he is going to allow Kindiki to step in, or he is going to cause chaos. That is something that has been making Gachagua to have tension, because how come those members just went and congregated and said we lack trust? Do you think that it was real? I think Gachagua is having tough time. Thanks Boniface for the best track. Yes, you will go to heaven. Gachagua is a laughing stock in his own backyard. That is the comment section there. Gives a corner, and Awesome saying that Gachagua is now having a lot of tension. Maybe things might get worse come 2027, because leaders have now started to endorse their leaders who they have trust on. Mount Kenya people have trust with Kithure Kindiki. And do you think he is qualified? Do you think Kithure Kindiki is qualified for this position? Maybe. Or it is just to give attention to the deputy president, that is Rigathi Gachagua. Gachagua has been there, and nowadays he has been silent. And of course, he's saying that his work is to make William Ruto's government to be successful. Anyone else who is making him not to accomplish his mission, then he's saying that he doesn't support that one. That is our own. Kithure Kindiki is currently the Mount Kenya kingpin. That is awesome. That is awesome, saying that Kithure Kindiki is currently the Mount Kenya kingpin. Why would you say he is the why would you say he is the current Mount Kenya kingpin? And does he qualify to be the Mount Kenya kingpin? That is from your point of view. Why do you think he is the current Mount Kenya kingpin? And why do you think Gachagua will be be allowing him to step in.
Mambo ya JKIA ni mambo ambaye ni muhimu sana. JKIA iko na workers over 20,000 pale katika JKIA na familia ambazo wana support. Alafu mtu anatoka kule India anakuja hapa kufanya biashara Kenya. Fanya biashara India kwanza. Hapa Kenya wacha wa Kenya wafanye biashara yao hapa Kenya. Na ukitaka kuinvest Kenya, kuja ununue shamba ujenge airport yako kama Adani. Sio iko sawa? Yes. Na uajiri wa Kenya hapo. Si ati kukuja kuchukua airport ya wananchi. Kenyans only need 238 billion for the expansion of an airport. Hiyo 238 billion yezi